Hello everyone. Right, how are we all doing? I hope you're having a lovely week so far. Maybe you've had some adventures in the snow. I've definitely taken the dog for a walk. So, as always, we're just going to wait a couple of minutes to allow some other people to join in. But in that time, I've actually got a task for you. So, I want to see if you can message your family, your friends, really connect with people and try and get them involved in tonight's session. And then you can talk to them about it, say what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to work on, and then obviously give us that feedback after. So just a quick little introduction. I'm Sophie from Gymfinity Kids Maidstone. I've been doing the live stream videos now every Thursday, 5 p.m. for quite a while. So hello if you're a consistent joiner, or if you're new, then hello. We've got a fun session planned today. So as I explained in last week's session, for this month, we're going to be running through all of our levels of our range and conditioning. So we covered level 1 and level 2. You can always check back on that video if you maybe missed it. You're able to view all of them again, so as many times as you want. And so this week, we're going to be looking at level 3 and level 4. And then what we're going to be doing after that is a little pyramid conditioning. All right, so that's quite a challenge. Now, I've got a little picture diagram here for you, but we'll get onto that later. Sorry, there's a ring light in there. We'll get onto that later. And I'll explain everything as we go. So if you've missed anything from the beginning, don't panic. I'll give you an explanation throughout. And hopefully that will help you. So all you're going to need for today's session is a drink. I've got mine ready to go. Some space. Now I've moved my sofa now because I need a bit more space today. A sofa as well, because we're going to actually rest our feet up on the sofa. So if you look at me, it's about up to my knee height. And we're also going to be using the wall today, okay? Right, hopefully you can all hear me. Hello from Chloe from Milton Keynes. Hello, you're excited for half term next week. Lovely, nice little break at home. No homeschooling. Right, okay, so, and I've got a hi from Gavin. And no, you haven't missed anything so far. I've just been rambling on. So what I'm going to do, because I have actually had some issues, unfortunately, with my Wi-Fi lately. So I think parts of my video have cut out. So what I've done right at the start, so hopefully you can all hear me. What I've done, is some little diagrams for you so that you can maybe take a screenshot. So if it does cut out at the very end, then you have got something to go by. So the first one you're going to need to be aware of is this. Now, all it is explaining later what order we are going to be doing our conditioning. So you work your way down. I hope they're not flipped. Hopefully not. And these are the exercises that we will be doing. I apologise for my handwriting. Oh, and the light. Let me try and, there you are. Okay, so you've got rock to stand, sit-ups, rebound jumps, wall press-ups, and arch lifts, and 20-second rest. All right, so maybe take a picture quickly. I should get my face that way. Woo. There you are. Right, so if it does cut out, then when it cuts out, you can always go back to the start and take a look at that, hopefully. Right, got lots and lots of comments so far. Lila from Maidstone, hello. Hello, Navira from Cambridge. Lila's friends copying her. Excellent. That's exactly what I want to hear. Get as many people involved as possible. Maybe you can FaceTime them at the same time, so you're having a conversation. Gracie May from Reading. Hello. Right, okay, so what we're going to get started with today is our pulse raiser. Just a reminder, all you need is a drink, sofa, or something a bit higher for you to rest your feet on later, and some wall space. All right, okay, so I think it's time to get started. I'm going to just lift my camera up a little bit. Right, so what we're going to start with today for our pulse raiser is I want you to actually run round spelling your name. So, for example, my name's Sophie, so I'm going to start with an S, then an O, then a P. Now it's your, and continue obviously, it's your choice whether you want to just kind of run and map it out facing forwards, or you can physically run all the way around. All right, but I just wanted to change it up a little bit so you can spell your name or a sibling's name or whatever you want to spell out. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're going to keep going I'm sorry if you've got a really long name. Right, S I've done. On to my next letter. O. P, I just want you to keep moving. H, I'm getting there. I, I'm going to do a little jump for the dot of my eye. And E. All the way round. Okay, so I'm going to wait a little bit because some of you might have a longer name than mine. So you keep going, keep running. I'm going to run on the spot until I can kind of imagine everyone will hopefully have been finished. If you want to do your surname, you can do your surname. That's absolutely fine. Okay, and then in last week's pulse raiser warm-up, I did almost like commands and you followed along. That's what we're going to be doing today as well, okay? I'm going to try and change them up a little bit for you. All right, so followed along. That's what we're going to be doing today as well, okay? I'm going to try and change them up a little bit for you. All right, so the first one that we're going to do is we're going to do just jumping back and forth with feet together, okay? So we're going to put our hands on our hips and jumps. That's it. Bounce and bounce and bounce. Keep jumping. Keep those feet glued together. And jogging again. And let's jog in a circle one way. And the other way. And a zigzag. If you can fit it in. You can just do a tiny, tiny zigzag if you haven't got as much space as myself. Okay, right, now you're going to put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Let me do it this way for you, actually. And swap. Swap. Swap, and we're going to try and stay on our tiptoes almost. So heels off the floor, okay? Sit not too quick. Just take your time. Try and breathe as much as you can. And now we're going to increase the speed. Hop, 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 okay? That's it. And now we're going to jump our feet out and in. Good, keep going. Right, running. The next one we're going to do is standing crunches, okay? So your elbows can go down to your opposite knee and tap, okay? So feet apart, tap, 2, we're going to do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to touch opposite hand to toe, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do 5 jumping jacks now, okay? So out to our star shape and back in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 10 seconds, a full 10 seconds. Sprint as fast as you can. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Shake it off. And you can get a quick drink. Right. That got our heart rate going, hopefully. Good job. Okie dokie, so I might leave mine here actually today. If you are new joining the video, we just did a pulse raiser. Maybe if you've done some workouts before, you can pick your own little pulse raiser. Just something quite quick, get you moving, get your heart rate going, and then we are going to move on to our stretch. All right, all you need, drink, sofa, wall space. Okay? Right, so we're going to start with our warm-up. So I'm going to put my feet together now. I'll stretch. Should I say I'm going to put my hands on my hips? I'm going to look up to the ceiling. Okay? And down to your toes. Up. And down. Who have you managed to get to join in with you today? Side to side. Doesn't have to be in your household. We're very lucky nowadays with all of our social media and your technology. Okay, we're going to pop our ear to our shoulder. Maybe you can ask your parents to get involved as well. Obviously, check with them first. Okay, we're going to do some arm circles backwards for me. Big, big circles. And the other way. Forwards. Good. Okay, who can do one forwards, one backwards? I'm going to start with my little mini circles into big circles. And then I'm going to try the other way again. So little circles. Gradually get them to go big, big, big. Until you've got one arm one way, one arm the other. Okay, let's go into our star shape now. We're going to stretch over to the side. So one hand on my hip, top arm to my ear, reaching as far as I possibly can. And back to our star shape. And the other side. This is a thing with it being cold weather, so it's snowing where I am. And it means you put the heating on in the house, because obviously we like to be warm and toasty. But when you're doing a workout, woo, it's hot. Okay, back to our star. And we're going to touch one foot with two hands. Sit, hold there for a little bit. And to the other foot. And I've just seen I've got a hole in my sock. Not very good. Okay, right, we're going to sit down now into our pike sit. And all we're going to do, turn to the side, we're going to go down and up, reach into our toes and back up to the ceiling 5 times. Can you count with me? Ready? 1, up, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And now in our straddle. Now I often say Japan because that's just what I'm used to. All right, that straddle sits absolutely fine. And we're going to reach our hands as far forward as we can go. And I'm actually going to hold my elbows and I'm going to rock from one foot to the other foot now. And I'm trying to press my elbows up and my belly button down to the floor. And tapping my ankles as I go. Sit. Lovely. Right, up onto our knees now then. We're going to go into our lunge. So 1 foot forwards. Know the drill now if you've been following my sessions. The ankle directly below that top knee. And the back heel trying to point to the ceiling. Good. And we're going to straighten the front leg and try and put your nose down. And this is optional. If you want to, you can try and go down to your splits. If not, then you can go back to your lunge shape and hold there, as that's still a stretch for everybody. Okie dokie, right, and now we're going to repeat just on the other leg. Okay, so into our lunge, chest up nice and tall. Sit, present yourself really nicely. And straighten the front leg, nose down to your shin. My coach used to say, put your chin on your shin. Okay, and again, remember it's optional. You can go down to your splits. I don't know why I'm feeling stiffer today than last week. Need to get practicing again. I say the same every week. Okay, good. And now what we're going to do, because we did touch on it last week as well in my video, I'm going to do my bent leg box splits, okay, or your middle splits. All right, you can do it with straight legs if you want. So you can go into your star stand and put your hands on the floor and slide your feet as wide out as you possibly can go. Right, good job. Now we're going to just roll it into our seal sit. So I've got my feet together behind me and my arms are nice and straight, fingers pointing forwards. Now I'm going to put my bottom in the air, armpits to the floor. And you can circle my wrists to finish off our stretch today. Okie dokie, right, so. Oh, Ivy, I miss you too. Oh, bless. Hopefully we'll all be able to see you soon. Right, so what we're going to move on to now that we've done our pulse raiser and our stretch is we're going to cover our level 3 and our level 4 range and conditioning. Now, in the level 3 and the level 4, we have actually the same skills for some of them and only 2 different skills. All right, so hopefully we can cover this nice and quickly, and then we can move on to our challenge at the very, very end. All right, so for our level 3, I'm going to read out all the exercises. So you have bridge, press up, and star stand, touch your toes. Okay, level 4 is a bridge kick over, so quite tricky. A press up and star stand, touch your toes. So as you can see, 2 of them are the same. So I'm going to just show you, and then we're going to increase the difficulty a little bit, even though they're the same, because you can do that with every move that we have. So what I'm going to start with is the star stand, touch our toes, because we basically did that in our warm-up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our feet wide apart, okay? Quite wide. All right, not box splits. All right, just a little bit wider, obviously, than our shoulders. Okay, and what you've got to try and do, keeping your legs super duper duper straight, no bending knees. Okay, you're going to keep them nice and straight. You're going to see if you can reach down and with just your fingertips, touch your toes. Okay, now the most important thing with this one is that your legs are nice and straight, so you're getting a full stretch all the way along the back of your legs, no bendy knees. Okay, so if you are struggling with this one a little bit, if you can't get your fingers all the way down, which is absolutely fine, I'd rather you go as far as you can go, say it's here, before your knees start to bend. All right, and you can just rest your hands on your legs as far as you can go. All right, okay, so that's the version for level 3. So if you could do that, fantastic. Okay, let's move on to the level 4. So for this one, we're going to bring our feet in a little bit closer than what we just did. And rather than our fingertips touching our toes, I want to see if you can get completely flat hands down to your feet. Now I need to make sure my feet are in the shot. So you can see. So rather than just your fingertips, you're going to see if you can get your whole hand covering your feet. Okay, again, same rule applies. Straight legs. And I want you to try and tuck your nose through your legs as much as you can. All right, and you'll definitely feel that stretch a little bit more. I just did. Okay, perfect. So that one's nice and easy. We can all practice that one, no matter if you're a preschooler, ninja, gymnastics, from beginner all the way up to advanced. Okay, we can all definitely take part in that one, and even non-gymnasts, parents, brothers, sisters. All right, anyone can try that one. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do, because we tick that one off now, is our press ups. Okay, so for our level 3, what we're going to do is see if we can just bend our arms a little bit, because if you remember in our level, I think it might be level 1, we did press ups on our knees, okay, like so. So we've got to lift our knees off the floor, and we're going to see if you can keep your body in one straight line. I don't want any bottom sticking up or tummies dropping down. All right, you've got to see if you can squeeze your tummy in tight, squeeze your bottom, push your knees up to the ceiling, hold that shape and just bend your arms and straighten. Bend, straighten. Okay, so for this level, I don't want you to go all the way down and all the way back up yet. What we're focusing on is keeping our body in that one straight line and moving like that. Okay, right, let's try that one more time. Straight body, a little bend, and up. Now, if you're struggling with that, by all means, pop your knees on the floor, okay? It's important that you're going at your pace and at your ability, all right? Okay, so to increase the difficulty for that one, the challenge, you've got to go all the way down. Tap either your nose or your chin on the floor, keeping that body in one line, and push all the way back up, okay? So we're going to try that this time. Turn a little bit for you. So tuck my toes under, lifting my knees up. I'm going to go all the way down and all the way back up, okay? Very, very tricky. I'm going to give you the chance to have a couple of goes with those press-ups. And I nearly forgot where I put my drink because I changed it this week. All right, and then that is your star stand and your press up for level 3 and level 4. Done nice and easy, all right? Good job. Okay. Right, let me just come and check how we're all doing. Lila and friend are doing very well. Perfect. And is it Hadar? Hello. Right. Okie dokie. So we're going to move on now to our level 3 bridge. I'm going to show you some variations, okay? Because not all of us will be able to do our bridge yet. So I'm going to give you some exercises so you can still take part and you can still improve, okay? So the very first bridge that we're going to do, I like to call it almost like a baby bridge or a little bridge. All right, so you're going to lay on your back. You're going to have your feet apart, tucked under your knees. And we're going to see if we can lift our hips all the way up to the ceiling as far as they can go, all the way up high. And back down. Because for your bridge, you need your flexibility in your hips and your shoulders and, of course, your back. Okay, so this one is working on those hips. All right, so you're going to do that one more time. If you can already do your bridge, you go ahead and get as many practices of your bridge as long as you've got space, all right, and your parents are okay with you doing it in your house, then you can go ahead and start your bridges. Right, so we're going to try and lift hips up nice and high, really push your feet into the floor and lower back down. So you can hold that one for about 10 seconds. Okay, now moving on, we're going to up it a little bit more. So I'm going to take my hands in front of me, place them by my feet, which is what we did last week in our back support. Slide your hands behind your bottom. And we're going to do the exact same as what we just did, but we're now balancing on our hands. And we're going to have super duper straight arms. All right, so you're going to lift your hips up as high as you can. Okay? Oh, my stomach rumbled then. Okay, right, good job. You're going to do it one more time and we're going to count to 5. We're going to do it all together and count to 5. You can jump into your bridge if you're already at the level of doing your bridges, okay? Right, ready? Off you go. Hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, I can feel that one stretching on my arms. Right, give your wrist a shake and your arms a shake. Okay, good job. So that's what you can do. That's an alternative option if you're not quite ready for your bridge. All right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you my bridge. I'm going to put my feet up on my sofa. Now, I only want you to do this bridge if you have done it before at the gym and your coach has let you do it all on your own, and you're absolutely fine because I don't want any injuries, okay? So I'm going to place my feet. I'm sorry you can't see exactly. I'm going to scoot my bottom in as close to my sofa as possible. Hands nice and flat on the floor. I'm going to push up into our bridge, okay? So my belly button's going to go up to the ceiling. Tuck my t-shirt in. Ready? Up we go. Into our bridge. Nice, straight arms. And lower yourself back down. Okay, so when you're in that position, it's actually easier with your feet raised to do the bridge. However, getting into it is a bit trickier because obviously you're having to push up from a higher position. All right, so what I would like you to do now, also another alternative, sorry, it just came to my mind because we covered it before in my last back flexibility session. You can walk your hands down the wall. All right, so that's another alternative you can be working. Right, what I want you to do then, if you're able to do your bridges, you're going to go ahead and do your bridges on the floor, nice flat surface, normal bridge, and hold it for maybe 3 to 5 seconds. All right, so that's what I would like you to practice now. So off you go then. And then the next exercises we're going to be doing is for our level 4, and that's with the kick over. All right. Now this one's very, very, very tricky, and I only want you to do it if you've done it before on your own at the gym, or if you've got lots and lots and lots of experience and it's easy peasy for you. All right, some exercises that we can do before doing the full kick over are little bridge blocks. So I'm going to do 2 exercises in a row just to show you, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate them and then we're going to do them all together. So the first exercise, we're going to do our bridge and we're going to rock our shoulders back and forth, okay? So backwards and forwards. Then the exercise after that, you're going to see if you can lift your leg up and down. Now I'm going to go ahead and do that with my feet on the sofa, okay? So I'm going to show you, so you watch nice and carefully so you know exactly what you're doing. And then you can have a go yourself. Okay, so I'm going to push up into my bridge. And I'm just going to rock my shoulders backwards and forwards. And now I'm going to do leg kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Right, so these exercises, firstly, are making me go really hot and probably very red. And secondly, they're quite advanced. Okay, so if you can't do this, don't panic. There are plenty of things you can already do. The baby bridge that I explained, the bridge with your hands the opposite direction, and the ones walking down the wall. Okay, so you just keep going along with those. Right, what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you the full bridge kick over so you know what you're aiming for eventually, maybe when we get back into the gym. Okay, I'm going to do it with my feet raised up because the skill is actually with your feet raised on a block. Obviously, I'm using my sofa as a block. And then you can pick between all the exercises that I've demonstrated and you can give them a couple of goes, okay? Right, so I'm going to show you the full bridge kick over. So I'm into my bridge, I'm going to do one big kick and I'm going to push my nose to that wall away from me. My legs are going to spiral and finish, okay? Not sure how good that actually was, all right? So I'll have to look back at that. I haven't done that in a while, okay? Really, really important you have nice straight arms, big kick, try and get those legs in split and finish nice and pretty in your lunge. Okay, but please, just warning, don't do it unless you can fully do it, okay? It's not a rush to try and do the skills that I'm doing. It's important we take our time and we work through them properly and safely. All right, I'm just giving you a visual demonstration of what the moves actually are, because some of you might not even know what they are. You might not have seen them. You might be brand new. I know Maidstone hasn't actually been open that long yet, so we had lots of people join in, having an amazing time, but hadn't really done gymnastics before and were just loving it. So it's good for you to see some exercises and skills that you could maybe do in the future. All right, okay, good job. So hopefully, whilst I was just talking then, you could have had a couple of goes yourself, and you can always do it after the session as well. All right, so we're now going to move on to the challenge. Okay, so what we're going to be doing for the challenge is a little pyramid. So we start with the first exercise, then you have to do the first and second together, and then so on, first, second, third, fourth, and all the way through to fifth. Now I've got my exercises here, which I did show at the very beginning. That's what we're going to be working on today. And it's 5 of everything. Then I'm going to get my timer because it's going to be a 20-second rest in between each level. Now the aim is to see how many levels you complete. So there are 5. How many you can complete without stopping and keeping up with me. So fingers crossed I can get all the way to the 5th level. Okay, right. Just going to prop my board up so I can see it nice and clearly. And I'm going to get my timer ready. Okay, so this is going to be quite challenging because there's lots of repetition. So you're going to feel the burn in the same places. For example, the first one we have to do 5 times, okay? Right, let me get my timer ready. I had it on 20 minutes, which wouldn't work, wouldn't have a 20-minute rest. Okay, so for the first exercise, what we're going to be doing is our rock to stand. Now, we cannot put our hands down on the floor. Now, I'm not going to explain too much. I just want you to watch, concentrate, and follow along as we go. Because if I talk, we're going to run over time, and the exercise isn't going to be as beneficial if we have lots and lots and lots of rest time. Okay, right, so for the first one, rock to stand. 5 in a row, then a 20-second rest. Okay, right, are we ready? So I'm going to stretch. I'm going to crouch down, grab your knees, rock backwards, and stand back up and stretch. That's 1, 2, so we're doing 5 in total. 3, keep your chin tight to your chest. 4, last one. 5, good job. Okay, 20-second rest. Off we go. Okay, so for the next exercise, it's sit-ups. Now, I'm going to hook my toes under the sofa. However, remember, we have got the 5 rocks again because that was level 1, done. Level 2 is the 5 rocks and the 5 sit-ups. Okay, we join them together. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuck your feet under. Ready for 5 sit-ups. Maybe you can get someone to hold your feet. Okay, hands by your head. 1, walk the balls over. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 20 seconds. Rest. Off we go. Okay, so now we're doing exercise 1, 2, and 3 together for level 3. Okay, so this one is going to be rebound jumps. Now we're basically going to pretend we've got a hoop or a puddle, something you can jump in and out of. 2, 1, and let's go. 5 rocks. 1, 2, keep your knees glued together. 3, reach forwards when you stand. 4, 5, and 5 sit-ups. Okay, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going. 5, good. 5 rebound jumps. Ready? So we're going to jump in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Okay, 20-second rest. I know it's hard. You're probably getting a bit tired, a bit worn out, a bit hot, but it's good work. Okay, definitely worth doing. Right, the next one we add on wall press ups. Okay, so repeat everything we just did and include 5 wall press ups at the end. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Rock to stands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ready for your sit-ups. Okay, turn around. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Rebound jumps in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's find space against the wall. Feet back. 5 press ups. 1, 2. Squeeze your bottom tight. 3. Nose to the wall. 4, 5. Good. Give your arms a shake. 20-second rest. Good. We are on to our last one, guys. Then that's your 5 pyramid levels complete. Good job. So what we need to add on now is our arch lifts. Okay? Good. Hope you're feeling it. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Back to the rock to stands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sit-ups next. 5 sit-ups. If you can do them without tucking your feet under, that's even better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Rebound jumps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wall press ups. Off you go. Ready? Bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And arch lifts. Laying on your tummy. We're lifting our arms and our feet and our head. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Well done, everyone. Let me know in the comments how many levels you managed to do. Fingers crossed we all did it. Lila's friend's going to Gymfinity soon. Oh, yeah, I hope they'll be in the same class together. If not, they could wave across and show each other their skills. Let me know how many levels. how many did we manage to complete? And also, fingers crossed, hopefully it didn't cut out at any point. Okay? Right. Good job, everyone. I'm all puffed out myself now. So that's a really fun way to do your conditioning, because you're increasing it every time and you're setting a challenge every time and a little target for yourself. Maybe say if you repeat this next week, if you only got to level 3, really try and push yourself to level 4. Now, it's been a bit of a workout week, I think, because in the other gymnastics class, Imogen did her full body workout, and oh my gosh, that was tough. So that was excellent if we all managed to do that. I was stood there jumping over my pillows, turning around, jumping back. My mum was trying to do it as well, and obviously my dog was trying to do it. Okay, good job. Gracie May did all 5. Good, give yourself a big clap. Well done. Okay, right, grab your drink. Allow yourself to cool down a little bit. Arrows in my cheeks have gone. Woo. Good. Okay, we're going to do our cool down now. So that was for today's session. So I hope you had fun. I actually have got a big question to ask because I'm very curious. So how many of you like dance or are interested in dance, or when you're watching gymnastics enjoy watching the dancey parts on the floor? Because I'm more than happy, if many of you would like to put together a little dance routine. And we can maybe do a little dance routine and add in the moves that we've already done in our levels, or maybe the ones we're going to do next week. So let me know, give some feedback. All our social media, find us, just Gymfinity Kids. And yeah, let me know if that sounds like something you would like to do, because I don't want to do it if not all of you are interested in dance, because I know it's might be for some, but not everybody. All right, so that's just something for you to think about, because I can always include that. Or if you have got something specific you would really like myself or any of the other amazing coaches to do, then let us know, and we'll really will try it and push that in our session plans for you. All right, okay, so we're just going to do a nice little cool down because we did our bridge work and our intense conditioning. That's really important. So I'm going to just roll my shoulders back and forwards. So let me know if you enjoyed today's class. I feel like you definitely worked really hard, especially in the last portion. And let's just do some really super slow circles with our arms. Nothing quick, nice and calm. Okay, I'm going to cross one arm across my body. And just gently stretch it. I'm going to swap to the other one. And let's just do some swings. Just all cooling down in temperature as well, hopefully. And some muscles. Good, and we're going to reach down to your toes. And let's just do some swings with our arms backwards and forwards, whilst giving you a nice breeze at the same time. And let's slowly pull up. And we're going to do, we're not going to fall over like I just did. We're going to lunge to one side and keep my knee forwards. Maybe put your hand on the floor if you like. And to the other side. And let's just finish with a seal set, and we're actually going to bend our legs up this time. Try and press those hips down to the floor as much as you can. Good. Okay, let's give our wrists a shake. Right, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a lovely class. I really enjoyed doing it today. So let me know your feedback. I can read some now. Gracie loves dance. Grace May loves dance, and she does dance and music. Oh, nice. Okay, right, so Franny did 5. Oh, well done. Okay, good job. Right, so tomorrow's classes, you have got 2. You've got the first one, which is preschool at 11 with Jamie, and then you've got the second one, I think 5 p.m. Oh my gosh, who's doing it this week? Is it Tommy again? I think it might be Tommy again this week. Try and talk to Siri now. Okay, right, well done everyone. Hope you had a lovely time. Make sure to come back next Thursday, 5 p.m, see what we've got in store for you then. We will be moving on with our levels as well. And then maybe, if you're interested, a little dance routine, let me know. and I'll get that all prepared for you. But enjoy the ninja class tomorrow and the preschool class, and then have a lovely, lovely weekend. And if you're on half term next week, then have a fab half term, a little rest. All right? Okay. Well done, everyone. See you later. Bye.